What's up, everyone? It is Jason Jani. Welcome back to my channel. It's super good to have you here. And in today's video, I want to share with you a story on how I got to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not sharing this story to boast about the biggest event I've ever been part of or the event that I am most proud of, because there are so many really cool events that I've done over my career. But I'm sharing this in hopes of inspiring someone that is in the process of developing as a DJ, looking to create a career as a DJ, or someone that is looking to just build their small business to the next level. And I want to share this because I am a self-made, self-taught DJ. I've literally spent a lot of time in the trenches, and I attribute a lot of my success to hard work, to being consistent, and to relationship management. So I want to talk to you about the Super Bowl because in 2018, I was offered the opportunity to accompany the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl as the team DJ. Now, this opportunity is a once in a lifetime thing that a lot of DJs can never get access to or relate to, but it doesn't matter the event. And I'm not saying that in a confident or condescending way. It's just these opportunities present themselves twice a year, once for the winning team, once for the losing team, but two DJs get the opportunity to go with each team each and every year. The Super Bowl happens once a year. And in 2018, I accompanied the Eagles to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And at the very last minute of the Super Bowl itself, the Philadelphia team pulled off what's called the Philly Special and scored and won the game literally in the last couple of minutes of the game. And it changed a lot of things for me. This one event was one of those iconic events that really was the culmination of a lot of hard work and just being relevant over an extended period of time. So let me rewind time. The story begins on how I got to the Super Bowl approximately 10 years ago. I was given the opportunity to DJ a networking event at the Water Club, which is essentially the VIP club at the Borgata, which is an MGM property located in Atlantic City. We at SCE have earned the opportunity to work with the staff at the Water Club for private events, just for doing a good job and being consistent. So I got this really random request to come in on like a Thursday early evening to play background for a group of approximately 100 or 125 people that knew nothing about me, nothing about SCE. But I went in there, I played with turntables. I used a Bose Calmaray sound system at the time. I think I used the L1 with two B1 bass bins. I used two of those on each side. And I played a really good, chill background set. A lot of throwback hip hop, a lot of vocals, a lot of just cool rock edits and stuff that I had made or stuff that I was using, you know, in my crates, and just trying to keep the universe of music super dynamic and very different. This crowd was essentially a professional crowd. It was a corporate crowd, and they varied in age, background, beliefs, all the things. So I tried to play a very, very cool set. But at this event, I earned the attention of the catering manager. And really, that's the point of this story and this video. You never know who you're working in front of, and you never know what can come of any opportunity you have being out in the crowd or out in the world working. You never know where someone's at in their life or where they're going. So to kind of summarize this and not make this a very, very long, very, very extended video, I started to begin building a relationship with the person who was running the banquets at the Water Club. This relationship was just that they trusted us to handle their events, and I was there as a resource for them when someone did care about the music and the presentation and we're really looking for something a little bit different. Over the years, we had consistently been available and have delivered when given the opportunity to, you know, just play a good part. I've done different events in this location that were over the top. I've done a couple of events in this location that were just kind of cool and just, I don't want to say ordinary, but they weren't anything crazy, no packed dance floors, nothing like that. But I always tried to over deliver in terms of service, and I tried to knock the expectations out of the park. To kind of fast forward a little bit, when her time came to an end at the Borgata entity, the Water Club, she had received an event coordination job with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, First year, second year, third year, we were never called. But the fourth year, we did get a call to do their holiday party, and we went there and we delivered. We tried to over deliver. It was an incredible event to be part of. The following year, we got the opportunity again. And then the following year, we got the opportunity to be part of it. But then that was the year the team was actually in the playoffs. So the party itself was very interesting because the team was really in a position to possibly go to the Super Bowl. So the tone of the event was a little bit more serious and it was a little bit more structured. And it really wasn't a killer party. It was a cool party. It was an honor to be part of that party, but it wasn't like the dance floor was packed and, people were going crazy all night long. People weren't really drinking. It was a very serious time for the team because of where they were in the division. And of course, at that moment, it was just a big deal. Long story short, playoffs happen. They continue to excel. They get into the finals. They win the division and are one of the two teams nominated to go to the Super Bowl. And they are one of the two teams to go to the Super Bowl. The very next morning, I was working out in my local LA Fitness, and I was just getting on the gym, and I got a text from my contact saying, "Hey, what would it take to get you to go to Mini?" I literally screamed while I was in the gym. I was like shaking because this was such a big opportunity, and off I went. I got to go to Minneapolis and support the team with the design for the after party experience with many members of the team. And I brought Jeff Scott with me. We recorded a bunch of stuff. We have a ton of footage of this incredible experience, this once in a lifetime moment. We arrived a couple days before, spent a lot of time working with the team at meetings. We also spent a lot of time just enjoying all things Super Bowl. For those of you who have never been to a Super Bowl, the NFL essentially funds this almost like temporary city that comes into whatever the host city is, and they set up shop. There are so many television outlets, media outlets, and things to do for people that are there to witness the game, to watch the game, but also that support the team, their family members, and all things media. They had activations almost on every street from where the people were staying that were important to the team members or members of the team, from temporary ice skating rinks to slides to just a whole lot of shopping and gifts and activations by companies like Verizon and so many more. These things were super cool, and it taught me a lot about Super Bowl, and it taught me a lot about why it is so valuable to host the Super Bowl if you have a stadium in the NFL, what it does to the local economy, so forth and so on. The game, I was so excited to go there. Jeff and I went. We had incredible seats. We sat with a lot of members of the families of the players with the team. We were there as part of the team and their entourage, so we had great seats. We got to observe the Super Bowl. We got to go to some of the pre-parties. We got to go to some of the parties leading up to the Super Bowl. And when the party itself happened, it was a really, really interesting opportunity for me. I got to play with Diplo and Cardi B, and it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, really. I keep saying that, but this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity was all presented to me. Now, the party itself was awesome. I played for a number of hours. I was able to get a couple of my friends into this actual party, and it was just unbelievable. The room itself had probably somewhere in the area of 5,000 people that attended the party, and the party went on for approximately 8 or 9 hours. Diplo played for about an hour and a half. Cardi B actually performed for like 15 minutes, and I got to play the soundtrack for pretty much the rest of the evening. And if I was to summarize the point of this video, it's all about how delivering and exceeding expectations and consistently exceeding expectations matters in this business. If you're going to do anything with your career, make sure that you do the very best, your best game, your best work, the best. If you're going to do anything in this industry to further your career, make sure that you give every event, every single thing that you do in the future, your everything, your all. Be the very best of your ability. Make sure that you don't just deliver. Make sure that you exceed the expectations of what you are being asked to do. Make sure that you go over and beyond, and make sure that you are consistent with everything that you do. When you have the opportunity to establish a relationship with someone or other professionals in the business, do your best to be the very best you can, not just as a DJ to them, but as a collaborative business partner, as a resource, and as someone that can co-sign you and confidently co-sign you so that you really make them look good. I think that's what the point is. I have to share this because I believe so many people shut the door before it even is. I have to share this because I believe so many DJs shut the door before they are even in the hallway where the doors of opportunity are. Every single day, we are in a situation. Every single time we perform, we are in a situation to influence someone somehow. And you never know who is sitting at table number 4, who's watching you in the back corner of the room, or who's connected to the bartender, the wait staff, or the person that's bussing the tables. Never mind who's attending the events that you're doing, and how that can impact your life, your career, and the things in front of you that you are not even aware of yet. So I want to stop right there. I want to share this story with you, and I hope that I inspire you in some way, shape, or form to do your very best work every single time you go out and rock someone's party. Now, my name is Jason Jani. I hope you feel that. I hope you feel this story, and if you do, I'd be grateful if you do a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions on the story itself, you have any questions about the Super Bowl itself, you have any questions that you want to fire at me regarding content on this channel, do it in the comments down below. I have another video I want you to check out from the Super Bowl itself, a little recap of the party. Just check this out right here. Thank you so much for watching.